你要得偷ตัวน้องคือตัวโอ้ยตัวสันเนี่ยเจ้าข้าหอเจ้าตะการโนไปกูโมเลยคือไปปลอกตัวตะการโนละแต่สิทอดสิคือที่นี่จังผู้ยืมีดูกูบอกเตะทอดGeorge Paul from Merced California หรือตัวติสังท่าเนาะ
他和重点从此来哈，来从cứ从第十八家，他叫那叫我这木家United，这我都没忘，我都还没记录，都那车那一天，กูสาหัสเดียนี่เจ้ากูตัวกู还没记着，老张都了呀的跟买。是有自己包了家，但是嘛，多少可能那些哈，这个我孩子我们知道他不晒的对喽。如果路边有孩子包装度那些嘛，那也比赛还给种些，他车内是那些只要马路子做内，这他家的人那个我还没去，他家都放在路啊，还做给个闹个闹，也还做可能了，比我比读 professor 他 PhD people in education 来呀，包查过。So my speech is going to be very short, okay? Let me just speak in English because it's good that the parents tonight. I don't know how many young people are here, but the parents want me to talk, just encourage you a little bit about the life in this country, the life that you're building, and in particular in education. I wasn't particularly prepared for this, but let me just say this. Is that if you're young, you are building a house, okay? And if you're gonna build a house, you need three things. One, you need a blueprint. Number two, you need a strong foundation. And number three, you need very quality material. And the blueprint, you cannot build a house in this country without a blueprint. The blueprint guides you, the blueprint points your way, the blueprint is going to get you into the inspection, get an approval. The blueprint is going to give you the wisdom, the knowledge, and to start that. And I would say the blueprint for your life to build your house is going to be your education. And without that, I think it's very difficult for you to build a house that's going to last, a house that is going to be strong, a house that is going to pass inspection. Number two, you're going to need foundation, a strong foundation. And I would say a house that does not have a strong foundation, when the wind comes, when the storm rages, the house is not going to stand. And your foundation, I think, has to be what is like tonight. Okay, you have to get back to your community, you have to get back to your family, you have to get back to your roots, you have to get back to your history. And, as I've already been said, for those of us who you are actively practicing your faith, whatever that faith is, your foundation has to get back to your faith. And without that strong foundation, your house is not going to stand. And number three, I would say, is that you're going to build a house that is going to last, is going to stand. You're going to need quality material. You cannot go cheap on material. You cannot cut corners. And I would say the material stands for your character, who you are as a person. And if you're a person who is a character of integrity, you're a person who stands for truth, you're a person who stands for justice, you're a person who people can trust, you're a people who is a person of your word, you're a person who loves and who cares for people, your house will be strong. There's a story, I love this story, I heard it when I was very young at an educational event. And the speaker said there was a rich friend one day, the rich friend asked a contractor, his friend contractor, to build a house for him. And so the contractor thought, well, I want to make some money, so I'm going to cut corners. So he cuts corners. He doesn't use quality material. His blueprint isn't very good. The foundation isn't very strong. And so he says, on the outside, after he finished building it, it looks great. It looks a beautiful house. But, he thinks his friend, who is rich anyways, will not figure it out that this is not a very quality house for many years to come yet. And by the time he figures out that the house is not very well built, maybe the statute of limitation had already run. And so he cuts corners, he doesn't use quality material, he builds the house. And when he finishes the house, he calls a friend and says, your house is built, it's done. And the friend says, well, thank you, this is a beautiful house, but the key, and he gives the key to the friend. And the rich friend says, yeah, thank you, I'm gonna give the key back to you, because this house is your house, and I want you to give it to you, you're gonna live in it. And so we're all building a house, and especially if you're young. That's not the question. The question is, what kind of house are you gonna build? Are you gonna have a good blueprint? Are you gonna have a strong foundation? Are you gonna use quality material? And if you do all of that, your house will stand. You'll be a house of love, and you'll be a house that will stand the heat and the cold and the storm that rages in life. And if you build that kind of house, you can live in your house. But if you come to where I work, you don't want me to send you to another house, which is not going to be very pleasant. And so thank you for having me. Happy New Year, and may God bless all of you.